So what are the best bird pets for beginners, people who have never had birds before? Well, definitely the best birds not to get when you've just started out with birds are large birds like macaws, even cockatoos or African greys. It's very tempting to get those birds because they're phenomenal. They're smart, they talk, they're very interactive, but they really require quite a bit of care. So we usually recommend that you start out with something a little smaller, maybe a parakeet, a budgerigar, or a cockatiel. If you want something a little bit bigger, you could consider a medium-sized parrot, maybe a conure or a kayik. I don't know. What would you say, Sarah?
I would say that birds this size are about among the best for beginners. While these guys can be a little louder than a parakeet or a cockatiel, they're also very smart and playful, and I think that's a lot of times what people are looking for when they want to get a bird. They want that bird that's going to bond with them, that's going to play with them. And a lot of these smaller birds are very smart. They can learn tricks, they can do different behaviors, and you can really work with them. And I think it's a good opportunity for people to learn how to work behaviorally with a bird to get a smaller one, and then when they're ready, then they can move on to the bigger birds.
Yeah, good things come in small packages. Birds don't have to be huge to be fun and interactive. They're a little less intimidating when they're small. I think people do develop a comfort level with little birds, and when they're ready, they can move up and even have more than one bird. But please, please don't rush out as your first bird and get a big, big macaw. I think that you'll be disappointed in that it may be a little more than you expect, and that bird will live with you then for another 30, 40 years, and until you're sure you're really a bird person, maybe it's best to start with something a little smaller.